How y'all doing today? Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. Alright, we about to get into this NFL. Yeah, let's do it. Man, we got the Texans over here going against the Chiefs. Thursday night football, first game of the season. The Chiefs out here looking scary again already, man. Already 1-0. Picking right back up where they left off in the Super Bowl. Crazy out here. I'm going to pick 3 teams on each side right now for my Super Bowl predictions. I got the Chiefs, the Steelers, and the Baltimore Ravens for the AFC. And I got the Buccaneers, the Saints, and the Green Bay Packers for the NFC. So, one of those 3 teams on each side going to go to the Super Bowl. Trust me, believe me. Alright, Jets and Bills. The Bills is picking up. They've been a good team. They was a good team last season. Made it to the playoffs, but I feel like they still building their team, so they just wasn't ready. That's why they didn't get that far. But they beat the Jets, went 1-0 in week 1. Green Bay Packers. What did I just say? 43-34 win over the Vikings. Looking good already. Went, I think, 13-3 last season, but it just ain't work out for them. Got the Eagles losing to the Washington football team. Okay, I see you, Washington football team. Y'all trying to look a little better over here. Y'all done changed the name, changed the logo, all that. Trying to get on your grind. I see y'all. Ravens versus the Browns. Ravens also picking right back up where they left off from, shutting the Browns out. 38-6. Dang. Crazy right there. Alright, got the Jaguars trying to come back up this season. They was good about 3 seasons ago, 2 years, but last year they fell off. It ain't worked so good. They got rid of Fournette. Nick Foles wasn't playing, and he got a big contract and all that, but I think they'll be good. Better than they was last year. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs or not. We're going to wait on that. The Oakland Raiders coming out, getting a 1-0 season going against the Panthers over there. Of course, yeah, don't got Cam Newton over there, which I think was a real bad decision. You can't keep number 17, old Panthers quarterback that used to be on there for years, and then get rid of Cam Newton that went to the Super Bowl in only a matter of time. Like, I just didn't get that. Like, you should have did anything you can to keep him, even if he was injured. So, I don't feel like that was fair or good to Cam Newton. Another thing is, we got the Bears going up against the Lions, beating them only by 4 points, 27-23. I always like the Chicago Bears. Of course, I'm riding with the Steelers. You see, I got my Le'Veon Bell jersey on still, even though he ain't with us no more, man. I think that ended sadly, too. I feel like the Steelers, they would have kept Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, man. The NFL be a lot different right now. Steelers might even have 7 Super Bowls. But right back into it. Seattle Seahawks versus the Falcons. Seahawks, Russell Wilson doing his thing. You already know, man. He just does his thing every year, even though he might not make it far, but he plays his hardest every year, already leading his team to 1-0 season start. The Patriots with Cam Newton, as I was just speaking about, beating the Dolphins 21-11. Cam Newton not doing so bad. Doing better than Tom Brady is doing in Tampa Bay right now, but we'll get into that a little later. We got the Chargers versus the Bengals. Bengals losing by 3 points to the Chargers. I think the Chargers will be a lot better this year. Last year, I felt like that they were trying to still get adjusted to being inside back in LA. They ain't been there in so long, so their fans are all still in LA, but sorry, their fans are still in San Diego. They're getting used to being back in LA. So I think the team will pick back up and they'll start getting a lot more encouragement from the fans. Besides all the corona stuff going on right now, not too many fans is inside of the stadium anyway, but you know what I mean. Got the Cardinals beating the 49ers that was just in the Super Bowl. Not a good start for the 49ers. I don't know. I think they'll pick it up, but I'm just not sure. I think that Super Bowl broke them down, as it does mostly every team that makes it to the Super Bowl and loses. So we got the Buccaneers with Tom Brady just coming on the Buccaneers, man. Throwing 2 interceptions. Going against Drew Brees in his first game as a Buccaneer, which I think kind of made it not feel so good for him because that's a lot of pressure coming straight from the AFC to the NFC, and your first game ever is against Drew Brees, one of the best quarterbacks over there in the NFC. But don't be fooled. I'm not a Brady fan, but I do think that season isn't going to look like that all season. The Buccaneers most definitely are going to come back and probably go at least 10-5 or 12-4, I would say, and that's going to all turn around. Brady just probably had a lot on him, a lot on his mind. Playing his first game as a Buccaneer, you know, he still got that Patriot mindset. Got the Cowboys versus the Rams. The other LA team looking pretty good. Defeating the Cowboys in game 1. And then we got my one and only Pittsburgh Steelers, 6-time Super Bowl champs, but we ain't discriminating. I will say I did not like what I seen from the defensive back holding the receiver's hand on that play. You can't be doing that over here, man. You don't want, not just for the Steelers' sake, but for any team's sake. You can't be out here, you know, getting penalties like that, trying to stop somebody from getting the play. Because, I mean, you hurting the Steelers, of course, my team, but also, you know, you hurting other teammates, you hurting the coach, all of that, you know. So you don't want to do plays like that and get little cheap plays like that because they didn't call a penalty on it, and I wish they would have. I told y'all I don't discriminate over here at Folk Solo Sports Show. I don't discriminate. I call it how it is, and I did not like that little cheap move that the refs didn't call. So, and last but not least, we got the Tennessee Titans beating the Broncos. The Titans, I think, will have a very successful season. Probably will go at least 13-3 or 12-4 this season. Won't make it far, though. Probably past the wild card or, you know, the divisional game. So my predictions are for the AFC. I got, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs because they just look unstoppable already again. And I think either they're going to go to 3 Super Bowls. Well, should have went to 3 Super Bowls because I feel like they should have beat the Patriots 2 seasons ago. More cheating allegations came up. Who knows? But if not, definitely would have went to Super Bowl. Mahomes will already have 2 in a row. But this season, I got Chiefs in there with no doubt. Chiefs are back in the AFC Championship, and it's going to be against the Steelers or the Baltimore Ravens. I hope it's the Steelers and the Chiefs. That would be a nice game. Either way, it's going to be a nice game, but I hope it's the Steelers, of course, because, you know. And on the NFC side, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. I think it will probably come down to Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady, which everybody's going to love to see because they always put Aaron Rodgers in the GOAT conversation. Why? I don't know. And it's not because he beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl. So all y'all Steeler haters, do not start trying to think that. I just don't think that he is up there as people make him to be. And I heard another sports broadcaster say before that Aaron Rodgers has never had good offensive players around him. That's crazy talk. He had Jennings and Driver and Nelson, all guys that make incredible receptions and touchdowns and plays. I don't know where they got that from, but I definitely think it will be Rodgers and Brady in the NFC Championship. They're going to duke it out. You're going to see who's going to throw the less amount of interceptions in that game. And those are my predictions already for the NFL. I have more with you for week 2. So come back to Folk Solo Sports Show if you like what you heard about this. And yeah, I'll get back with y'all. All right, thank you.